Good evening, Priyanka.
Good evening.
I hope you got here safely,
Yes.
all the way from Lower Parel. So
There
welcome.
was a lot of traffic on the way, but
I know,
yeah.
today, I didn't tell everybody it's Ganesh Visarjan today, no?
Yeah.
So welcome to Jam with Sam, and this is the 23rd episode of Indian Networker. I had a hard time choosing the photographs, There were like so many photographs, then ultimately I made all of them chotu, because all of them did so much of justice to you over there. And
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was nice over there. And your photographer is very clever. He's put his watermark ekdam in between over there, so everybody knows his photographs over there. I got to learn that one from him, because what people do is, we'll have nice photographs and they crop out the
that's
stuff
what people were doing earlier. So whenever he was clicking photograph, they would crop out his name.
Fantastic. So tell me something about your life journey, starting from school times. I mean, where were you born, brought up, and?
So I was born and brought up in Delhi, and all throughout schooling is done in Delhi. So my college was also in Delhi. I did Bachelor's in Information Technology. That time .com boom was happening. So
Okay.
I did BIT. And after that, so once we came out of the college, then that time the bubble has already burst. So then we had to think of something new to do. And so I tried for CAT and cleared it and went into IIM Calcutta. When I went there, then I started seeing, as Mr. Shani was saying, that you need to know like what you want to do. So I thought the word of investment banking appealed to me. So I wanted to, I wanted to try my hand there. And Lehman Brothers was my first job.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2006 I joined Lehman Brothers in London. When I went to London, I thought like London is a very developed market, and so there's nothing new to do there. So all the systems are very set up, and India was starting to shine at that point. So I wanted to come to Lehman in India and set up new businesses. I wanted to be involved in something which where I can use the creativity, where I can create something new. So I came to Lehman India, but unfortunately in a year's time it went under.
That was the great bust which happens.
Then Nomura happened. So this is technically my first job. Last 8 years I have been in this company.
Okay.
And loving, and one of the reasons why my LinkedIn profile is not there, because Nomura is giving everything that it can.
I know that. Okay.
So here I run corporate sales, and we are speaking to different corporates, trying to give them solutions. In 2013 I became a mom, and I think that was the life-changing event for me. It actually changed everything. So when you see a child grow, it gives you a lot of new perspective. They are very open to trying anything new. If they haven't tried anything till now, will they not try it now? They will. So that's why when this opportunity of Mrs. India came, so then I thought, okay, I haven't tried anything like this before, but should that be a reason to stop? No. So you tried. And then one thing which I follow is like, whatever you do in life, either you don't do or you do it well. So once I applied, then then I really worked hard, and you see what are the different rounds, and then you give it your best. So same thing like I was doing at the time of IIMs, same thing that I was doing at the time of applying to Lehman Brothers. So same kind of thing, and now I'm doing for Mrs. Earth. So
Okay, so we'll get to that later. Would you define yourself as a celebrity or as a professional? What do you like to be, a celebrity or a professional? Professional like you're part of Nomura, or a celebrity like you're Mrs. India 2015?
I think it's like, it's a bouquet. So you asked me to choose like which flower is
Not single
more beautiful.
not single bonds,
And ultimately, like, I want to be known as somebody who likes whatever he or she, whatever she likes, whatever she does, and who puts a lot of heart into whichever area I am in.
Okay.
So whether if I'm in office, I may be in office only for let's say 8 hours, but those 8 hours, the concentration level is so high that you can't beat it. But then after it, and if I go to let's say I'm spending time with my baby, or I am doing something for Mrs. India, so at that point in time, somebody who lives the moment, somebody who is very involved in whatever
she's
whatever
doing over
she's
there.
doing,
Okay.
yes.
So has it changed? I mean, before Mrs. India and after in Lehman Brothers, like in Nomura. So was there any change which happened over there?
Yeah, a lot of we're getting more business, so that's good.
Okay, so they're using it as a nice. So you should get a good bonus over there,
So yeah, earlier we used to find it difficult to get meetings with new clients.
Okay.
Now my assistant tells, by the way, she's also Mrs. India.
That's a nice. So tell us something. How did you get this break for Mrs. India? How did it happen to you?
So it was, I think, a matter of chance. Basically, my brother, he developed this passion for photography last year. And because he's a new photographer, he didn't have anybody to model for him. He didn't want to pay that money to a professional model. So he said, why don't, let's try. And then as with everything else, so either you don't do or you do it well. So we prepared like nicely, you did nice makeup, everything and all. And then when he clicked these pictures, so they came out really well. And then we were sitting in Cafe Coffee Day. So then we saw this poster for Mrs. India.
Okay.
So do you have it in you and
Okay.
things like this.
Okay.
So we said, okay, let's try.
Okay.
And coupled with the fact that Yuvan was there, and then a lot of new changes were happening in me that you want to try everything new. You would think like once you become a mom, you would do less stuff.
Correct.
But I think in my case, I learned so much of cooking, soap making, so many new things I learned after he was born, because I used to do a lot of research for what's good for babies and all that stuff. And then whichever thing I find was not suitable, so I would do it myself.
Okay.
So then, coupled with that, then you tried hard. And luckily I won.
So what is the process you went through? I saw a lot of photographs over there. So is it a really grueling process which they put you through over there, or is it a bit easier on the Mrs. India?
So basically what happens is, so there are some seven rounds, different rounds like you have in Miss India.
Correct.
Only thing is like maybe Mrs. India thing is more sober in the sense that you have mature ladies there, so you have people who are like who are coming from different walks of life, who have much more experience to share about their children, about their experience otherwise in life, about their family life and all. So it was a much more jovial experience, I thought.
Okay.
So I've never been to a Miss India competition, so I don't know how it is there. But this was definitely one of the best events we have for 3 days. Again, like some different 7-8 rounds. So pretty grueling, but we had fun.
Great. And there were 3 of them, no? I think you were there, then two more women were there, no?
Yes.
So was there any professional rivalry or something between you 3 over there? No cat fighting or anything of that sort?
It was a 4-day thing, so how much cat fight you can have in 4 days?
Okay. Okay. So what is your favorite social media platform? Is it Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn?
So before I became Mrs. India, I was not too much into social media. But after that, it's Facebook, because a lot of my friends and a lot of the people from the Mrs. India fraternity, they are on Facebook. So I use that more often. And though I find very little time to do that, because with office and
doing that.
baby.
You still work also?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am very much in Nomura.
Okay. So do you use Instagram? I mean, Instagram is the latest, coolest stuff.
I have to start using it.
You have to start using it over there. Okay. Twitter also I saw, I think somebody's created that handle, Mrs. India 2015.
Yeah.
So lucky you got that handle, and nobody else has got that handle till now over there. Okay, something about your family?
So I think my family is like extremely loving family that I have, whether we talk about my husband. So all of them have really supported me in all my initiatives. And one thing which I really like about my husband is like he is always, whatever I want to do, he says that if that gives you happiness, go ahead. Whatever you want to do, only thing is, the bottom line is you should be happy. And I hope he tries hard to achieve that.
He must be happy. He's also from finance background?
Yes, he's also from IIM Calcutta.
So you all met over there and...
No, we met before that.
Okay.
So there's a story. So I was very worried. I was preparing so hard for CAT that I should not get into IIM Ahmedabad.
Okay.
Because he was 1 year my senior and he was already in Calcutta. So I was like somehow thinking, if I get into Ahmedabad, what will I tell people? Why are you not going into Ahmedabad and going to Calcutta? But as luck would have it, I was on waitlist in Ahmedabad.
Okay.
So Calcutta was.
Fantastic. Okay, so whom do you admire as a celebrity?
I really like Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay.
And I think the way he connects with media at large, the way he connects with people at large, I think that's very good. And I think because when I was a child, when I was a teenager, that time DDLJ was my all-time favorite movie. Yeah. And since then, it is still the most favorite movie.
Of yours. Fantastic. Okay, quick gun, Sam. One witty answer. Money?
Necessity, but not everything.
Not everything. Fame?
Not everything.
Not everything. Family?
It means the word to me.
Bollywood?
Can be explored.
Can be explored. That's what I was going to ask you. Okay, so what is the next international event now you're going for?
So I'm going for, next month I'm going for Mrs. India.
Okay.
Yeah, so there
That's at Asia Pacific or something? No.
No, so this is in Jamaica.
This is in Jamaica, okay.
Yes. So there will be representation from all over the world.
All over the world over there.
And so I'll be representing India there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So all the best to you, yeah. I mean,
Thank you.
fantastic. I mean, so we'll all be cheering for you over there. Don't worry.
I might need your vote, so.
Yeah. Awards are all available over here. So you think the competition is going to be a lot more different? Do you think as Indians are we able to achieve? Because I always see in Miss India and all you have Venezuela, like they have factories producing beautiful women out over there. Miss USA and all, like literally, it's like a factory. You know, not that kind of factory, but you know, I can say a grooming factory or something like that over there. You find you know, a lot of them coming out. But now with Aishwarya Rai and your Sushmita Sen all coming out, like we have had a chance. You know, we never had a chance before. So do you think because a lot of people talk about the beauty industry. So they're saying if we get in the beauty industry over here in India and also we're going to get more sales and all. So they're linking that to chalo India ko de deta hai, okay chalo you know USA ko de deta hai. So what do you think of the competition which is going to be at a global level over there?
I think the way I am going to present in the competition is going to be like, see, I believe that everything that I'll do there or everything that I'll present will carry my stamp and it has to have value. So whatever you have to do, you do it so uniquely that, you know, even despite beauty factories out there, so, you know, it appears quite clear where the title should go.
Correct.
So you have things which are, and I feel that here a Mrs. competition can add value because the way I was thinking at 18 years old and the way I'm thinking now because of my experience in banking and various other life experience, I think you can add a lot more value to each and every level of competition there. You don't have to just appear and try to get 100 marks.
Correct.
Try to do something which is 150. So there are various things which I'm doing and you will be seeing them shortly that, you know, you do something which is so unique and how you can add value to the platform. You also have to think, what are the judges thinking? Why should they choose you? So you have to make yourself wanted.
Wanted over there.
And how do you do that? So there are various, you know, and you have to have different, and it is actually, as you said, it's a game, how you play that. And how you make yourself, you know, how you differentiate yourself. It's very similar to the way it was at, let's say, IIMs. So again, the ratio is much better here.
Better over here.
Yeah. So then I think you just have to see which are the areas you want to highlight and how you play to those.
So do you have different coaches? Like you have someone, you know, on your diction, you have some coaches on your, you know, makeup, you have coaches like that for you? I mean,
Yes.
they have people?
So I'm currently being trained by the Tiara and Mrs. Ritika Ramtri. She's
Okay.
the #1 pageant coach and usually she trains Miss India.
Okay.
Yeah, because more competition there.
So this is given to you by, it has come to you from
Mrs. India.
From Miss India. So you
Yes.
don't have to pay anything for that. No, okay. Good. That's a lot. So is there a certain age limit on Mrs. India? Because a lot of guys over here and some women must be also thinking, you know, okay, my wife also can. So
It is between 20 to 40 for Mrs. India, and then there is Mrs. India Classic, which is 40 to 60.
okay.
Because see, in Miss India, it's only a 5 to a 6 year age limit.
Correct.
So then there is not too much of a difference.
Correct.
In Mrs. you have 20 years old as
Correct.
well as 60 years old.
Correct.
So then there are two categories.
So there is still some chances. Come on, you know, like our wives can be there. Like you said, all old people in the room. Some young people are there, also over there. Fantastic. So now the most biggest question. The nation wants to know. So I'm not catching Mr. Are you looking at Bollywood for your career?
I'm not looking at it as a career as of now. But you know, if you ask me 1 year back, what would be my plan 1 year from now? Could I gaze into the crystal ball and see? So I liken, you know, as the opportunity comes, you know, you see, you explore, and I don't want to focus too much on that right now by having my own declaration of what it will be 1 year from now. As the opportunities come, we'll see and you will know soon.
So I can help you on that. We have a lady over here who can help you gaze into the crystal ball over there. And she'll be able to tell you the future. And she's wearing a green color top over there.
Oh,
So
wow.
make sure you catch her after that over there. Okay. And an advice to all the young moms and husbands over here. We have a couple of moms over here. And Ashwin has come with us. Ashwin was down to the viral. But when I spoke to his wife, she picked it up and I said, go and see his WhatsApp, who's coming over there. She says, yes. She's dragged him all the way from Chembur over here and he's come over here. So now next time, I'm going to speak to Bhavna before inviting anybody. So an advice to...
So my advice to all women out there would be basically to, you know, whenever we are doing different roles in our life, a woman plays I feel, much more roles, different roles
Absolutely.
than a man does. And sometimes while playing those roles, you actually forget that you have needs too. You should always, have time for yourself. You should always see the things that you personally like. Because once you are happy and satisfied inside, the amount of focus you can give to other parts of your life and to other people whom you are taking care of, that will be much, much higher. You will become, if you're happy inside, everything that you will do will work in your favor. And if you're sad and you're just doing your responsibilities, it just won't work. And even if that works, you won't get the desired happiness. So it won't be much use.
1 year from now, when it's 2016, will you have to give that crown back to somebody else, or the crown is yours?
I don't, I hope it's mine. I didn't ask that question. Maybe I'll run away with the crown.
I just lost it. I was
I
here.
lost it,
It went off. I'd come for the Indian networker over there, and
I
I
lost
looked
it.
and it just went off somewhere. Can you get me another one? Like something like that over there. Okay. And fantastic sharing. I really enjoyed it, and all of us had. I mean, let's give a round of applause
Thank you.
over there, and you can send us the link. We'll massively put the vote out everywhere, so you can get voted over there. International voting also is there.
Yes.
Okay. We'll have to work on a higher level over there then. Fantastic, Priyanka. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
That's
Ah,
with your
how sweet.
with the crown.